on the internet. And then again, if you've seen the awning, did I ever mention that it never rains at the nurseries and all we ever have is clear blue sky? So here, underneath here, I don't know if you can see, put my feet up, so that's where the television sits when the awning's not up. What a beautiful morning. Right, it's early-ish and I'm on the way back to the nurseries, to my remaining bit of time there. Just saying to Sandra, I might be able to get back a couple of times to get this seeding done. So first of all, on the last vlog I did, I mentioned that I drained a washing machine in our utility room and it was a dishwasher. Don't know why I said that. I called Peter Webster, you've got a package on its way to you, but by the time you see this, all being well, you'll have got it. So as I say, we're in for a dry few days, and everything is drying out. So it's all a bit squishy, but if you look on the front here, so if you remember here, a couple of days ago, this was all literally puddled up. So that is exactly sort of where I want it to be. So another day of dryness, and if the ground is just soft but not squishy, sinky soft, that'll be ready for seeding. All being well, the seed will be here in a few days. As I say, glorious morning. Look at the clouds, and hi ho, it's off to work I go. I'm back at the nurseries. Oh, look at that blue sky, because it never rains here. Right, we're in for a quiet period now, and today is currently bin day. So before I left the other day, I had a big bounce on this bin, so this shouldn't be too full or anything. No, that's fine. Got the cottage bin today. I've actually got somebody coming in today camping. So let's go in the office and get myself sorted out. I need to go to Alford to a post office to post something to our head office, and I've got another Christmas card and sticker here to go as well, what's coming overnight. So let's get that done. Well, there you are, you see. Did I ever mention that it never rains at the nurseries and all we ever have is clear blue sky and sunshine? Look at that. Right, as I say, we're in a period now of very quiet as far as arrivals and people staying with us. As a season, as I say, sort of really ended end of September, but we've still got dribs and drabs on for the rest of the month. And I need to get a couple of bits and bobs out. I need to put some little marker stakes out for something, which I'm not going to go into details, but yeah, I'm just going to grab them now and get that little job done. And then as I say, I need to nip to a post office and post some stuff out. I've just been having a bit of fun. So some of you will know that ages ago, I think I was probably one of the very first people in caravan life, van life people that were using a blink camera system, security cameras. And obviously with all these Oasu and all the cameras I've got now, I don't need the blink system. So I sold the blink system to somebody, you know who you are if you're watching this, and then I had to disable everything. So I managed to do all of that, but then it was coming up that the cameras were still registered to another user. And anyway, I actually ended up phoning Blink direct, and in a queue for on hold for about 5 minutes, but absolutely fantastic customer service. Somebody very, very helpful and all the rest of it. Just walked me through it, and hey presto, boom! Somebody has now got fully operational our old blink system. 3 sync modules, I think 8 or 10 cameras, outside flood cameras, doorbells, and all sorts of things. So yeah, something actually went right when you call the call centre. Right, I need to go and post. Sorry, I've got these a couple of items that I now need to go and post. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful day. Autumnal October days. Back in the Corando. I think I mentioned Sandra's now. Currently, we're using the Honda Civic as the runaround car, which Sandra's using, and then I've got the Corando, which is like our big car with the tow bar on. And if you're a new subscriber or a new viewer, you will not believe the car problems I had last year. Too many to mention. Stress all the time. And so far this year, everything has gone really, really calm without any real issues. But the Corando has developed a slight knock on the front right hand side. I've had a look. I don't think it's a shocker, and I'm hoping it's possibly a front drop link. So it's actually booked to go into a garage next week. So I'll be it's one of them things. The roads around here in Lincolnshire, they're not full of potholes, but they're very bouncy and dippy with like subsidence and things like that. So if it is a front drop link, which I'm hoping that's what it is, I may get both sides done while it's in the garage being looked at. Anyway, that's booked in. I think a week away. So I was going to go to the post office in Alford, and I'm not, because I'm going to go to one in Hogsthorpe, which is nearer, because I don't need any petrol or anything. So the nearest shop from the nursery is this little Premier shop in a little place called Hogsthorpe. Where I am now, there is quite often a bit of parking here, but it can get quite, well, it's not congested. It's quite a tight little road. It's a road with a big bend, the house winning lottery house, wherever it's called, on the corner. So that's the postage done, everything called done in there, and they say it's a general store there, and it's got a post box, and they sell all sorts of other bits and bobs as well. Right, down, over, turn around, and back to work we go. Just had a lovely cheese and onion pasty from Morrison's. I've got 4. I'm going to warm up another one and have one. I've just been sent this "Sorry You're Leaving" card from Lisa and Dave. Thank you ever so much for sending that. Sending this here. Dear Neil and family, good luck in your new adventure. It's been fun watching you and the other YouTubers at the campsite. I'm sure you, Sandra Lee, and not forgetting Russia, will still keep us fully entertained. We hope so. All the best, Lisa and Dave, who are subscribers from Welling in Kent. Thanks, Lisa and Dave, or Dave and Lisa. That's seriously kind of you. I'll pop that into the car and I'll take it home and show it to Sandra next time I see her. I was contemplating, I might do it tomorrow. Look. Yes, I'm waiting for an arrival. Taking down my awning today. I've got the tail end of a hurricane potentially coming in, but I think I might get myself a little bit geared up and take it down possibly tomorrow. We will see, but I was going to take it down today, and but I don't think I'm going to bother. And considering it's bin day, it's been. Considering it's bin day, there's a joke there, isn't there? It's been a beautiful day so far here at the nurseries in Mumby, in Lincolnshire. Very, very, very quiet campsite. Excuse me. I'm taking myself for a little walk. And yesterday I didn't put up a full vlog because things were quiet. It was a lovely day, and today is promising to be dry and calm as well. So I think I am probably going to be taking down my awning. It's that time of year because we've also got the back end of a hurricane that hit America possibly coming in a day or two, and we know what that can be like. So I'm going to try and take advantage of a little bit of sunshine and mild weather that we've got at the moment, and see how we get along. It's a real heavy dew. Oh, there always is this time of year. So I've got my waterproof Fitville shoes on, and it's quite warm. But this, I mentioned this, there was a vlog the other day that I did. This is a heated sort of body warmer, and I'm really impressed with it. Really impressed with it. So let's go and weigh up what needs doing in the awning. I need to clear. So dog bin, could do with emptying. I need to clear some of the side in the kitchen area and bring in the microwave and air fryer and get everything else put into the either the front lock in the caravan or into my little metal shed. If you've never seen the winter setup in the caravan, or when I haven't got the awning up, you'll need to go all the way back. So I normally have a little oven what sits there, but because I'm coming to the end of my season now, that's been taken home. I'm not going to be using that, but I am going to be putting my air fryer on the side in the van here. So I have a television here, which I've just moved down. My microwave will sit there, and the television sits on top of the microwave. So they're the two items that I've got outside. And then things like the bottle of water there that you've got, and the chopping board can go inside. And then I use, so you've seen these in the awning here, these little hangers for my coat and everything. But things are just a little bit damp-ish at the moment still, so I might just give everything a wipe down, try and get some of the condensation off the awning, and just hope the sun will just burn off. So that's a security camera that I've got in the caravan. Put that there. This is a router that I get internet inside the caravan. I'm going to do a full review on how you get internet via a phone signal, basically by a mobile router. This router is absolutely amazing. Attached to the router, I've got this little hub thing here, which is communicating with my security cameras that I've got on my pitch. But they'll sit at the back there nicely, and inside the awning, which I'm going to take down. This little black thing here is an aerial antenna that goes into there for the mobile internet. And then again, if you've seen the awning, that's the setup there. And I say this has been up, survived all the storms. It's got massive marquee pegs in. These are rock pegs, but the marquee pegs go around. Big storm straps. Oh dear, I've had a not too sure what I've had going on here. So I get rabbits on the pitch overnight. Just rabbit fur. There's a rabbit being got. Anyway, the awning is going to need to come down. I just wanted to sponge off this bit of damp on the windows. A little bit of algae on there. The rain's not off. But yeah, old-fashioned awning. But you know what? That stood up to every storm that we've had, and it hasn't moved barely at all. Absolute cracking old awning. Right, so the table's a bit grubby, but I'm not going to clean that here. What we'll do is when we get this. Oh, hello. A couple of very loud seagulls over my head. So when it's folded up, this is going to go back to the bungalow. So we'll give it a clean up then. And so I'm just waiting for this bit of condensation on the windows to clear, and then back inside, quick setup. So underneath here, as I said, there's a whole video on this caravan. In fact, I might do a whole video with Sandra if we decide we're going to sell it. So underneath here we've got a sink and a 3-ring hob, but there's my microwave there now, and then I tend to watch the telly for an hour lying on the bed there and put my feet up, so that's where the television sits when the awning's not up. So let's get the other bits out of here now. Get the table collapsed up. That's my peg box. I'm going to need to open up my locker, so I have an extension here that feeds under my caravan. You can't see, it goes into the caravan. So you shouldn't use splitters on campsites. Your caravan, your motorhome, your camper van fuse box should be taking the load for your pitch. If you put splitters in, you can be overloading the post and you can be causing lots of problems. So that's why a lot of sites don't allow splitters. So I have got an external underneath here. When I pull the skirt off, if I remember, I'll show you. I've got an external power outlet on my van. So that's a safe way to do things. So here, underneath here, as you can see, I have got an external socket that's connected to my RCD, which is making things safe for having electric outside in your awning or whatever you want to do outside. As I say, splitters and things like that are big no-nos. And then so this extension reel basically plugs into here. And the Goba caravan we've got, our new caravan, has also got a external point on it. So that's going to be going into the Goba. Trellis, I think that's 6 foot by 3 foot, something like that. Trellis table. I think I bought that 3 years. And it just fits perfect inside the porch awning, which now that's out of the way, you can see all the space in here. So these were just additional clips that I've got, which I'm just going to take off for hanging coats and things on the bars. So they are really handy for putting wet stuff in the awning. So there's the curtains down. Surprised how much light when the table's out and the curtains are down. It's surprising how much more light comes in here. And start to unpeg now the mud flaps around the outside. These are outies, not innies. Those that know will know what I'm talking about. I've taken this down without it being breezy or windy. Right, so basically I'm just checking now everything unpegged. It's got the storm straps to do. Everything unpegged around the bottom on the skirts, and these, as I say, because this is up for several months of the year, these are big marquee pegs the size of these. If you peg them in, or if ever you buy any of them, be very, very careful if you're on a campsite that you know where water pipes are, because some campsites are the water mains pipes are very shallow in the ground, and you don't want to be knocking one of them and causing a burst water pipe. So there we are with that. So storm straps now. I think what I'm going to do, because I need to see Sandra, if we are selling the Adria, we've got a full size awning which is already in here, but I may let this go as well, because yeah, it's part of the Adria, isn't it? It's all everybody laughs at my old-fashioned poled awning. But look at that, how good is that? Right, that's the roof bars out. It's still a little bit damp, this. I might actually just put this on the fence once the canvas is down. There's a bit of condensation where the roof bars are. The back support poles are out. and now it's a case of these ones here. We can lower this, and the front of the awning will start to drop, and then we can start to disengage the rest of the poles. So I've got these ones to come out, the front one to come out, this to come out, and on this awning here there's a bit of a strange one. We have these little extensions here which do quite a lot, and then inside here, to keep this taut, there is another pole goes through here which clicks into here, and that's sometimes, if it's been really pouring with rain, you get a bit of water on there. Right, so that's all the poles out. Sorry, one missing. So all the poles out and into the pole bag. You probably didn't notice, but a number of the poles are actually colour coded. So just as an example, single red goes into single red. This one's got 4 stripes on it, goes into 4 stripes, so on and so forth. There's a white pole, goes into a white pole, and so on and so forth. So that's the canvas off, sorry, canvas down, and I'm going to pull it through now and put it onto the ground. So obviously I've got this massive piece of AstroTurf. I think Sandra's coming over, so I might just leave it on the ground till Sandra comes, and then fold it up when there's 2 of us. Right, so there's the canvas all bagged up, poles bagged up, skirt, all the pegs, curtains, a couple of storm poles. There's a wasp, come on, get out of it, and the table in the car. So that's some ready mixed screen wash, my old peg box that needs to go back. Well, basically that's how the caravan is looking without the awning on it. Just a couple of weeks to go before I leave, and down before we get any storms. I'm going to have a think about whether to put the rabbit ears back on the internet box, or whether to attach this outside. So I did have this, or did have it a couple of years ago, so it has got screws on it. I did have this on like a rubber, what do you call them, like a dint puller, but the big sucker on it, and I attached that, and I actually had it on the roof, but I don't know what I did with it. Anyway, so that's inside or outside, that is the question. Hard to imagine in just a very few short weeks you'll be able to see right through that hedge. All them leaves will be down as we come into the long winter months. So yeah, it's been a fabulous pitch. So I've got box here, little shed. I got a new home for that in a couple of weeks, and somebody has bagged this pitch, so once my van's off there's going to be a new person on here. Yeah, that's another final instalment as a campsite warden, taking down his awning for the last time. I think I'm going to finish this vlog off here. It's gone on a little bit, over 2 days. As I did mention, Sandra is on her way over to see me, so I might bring Sandra into the next vlog, and we might be having a bit of a chat about what we're going to do with the caravan. Do we sell or do we keep? I think it's probably going to be up for sale, which we'll explain on another video. So thanks very much for watching. Big thumbs up from us to you, and take care, and whatever you're doing out there, however miserable the weather is, just keep smiling.